G'day, I've been in Bangkok nearly 24 hours now. Rocked up last night, a friend from Jen, Lucky, and her boyfriend Ryan. We ended up grabbing a taxi from the airport into town, found backpackers, settled in there, met some Brits, nearly got kicked out of the backpackers when they did, just by association. Last night, just because of the jet lag, couldn't really sleep, so just went for a walk for a couple of hours, got back at about 3 AM. There's just heaps of people sleeping on the street, but I just couldn't get over it. They basically blend into the background. There's wild cats, dogs, you know, people in rags, people selling their bits and bobs, like, I don't know, being pickpocketed or left on the street, like old batteries and old phones and stuff, were not items of high value, and I just really couldn't, you know, fathom how these people were surviving. Walked outside this morning, found a tuk-tuk driver who wanted to take me for an hour-long tour all around Bangkok for 10 baht. I was like, yep, we'll do that. A bottle of water costs you about 10 baht. I think I came over here with 2,000 baht. It's just like, how on earth is he gonna go home and feed his family with that? I've been struggling with that too. I feel like I'm sort of keeping these people in the place that they are. We drove around, got chatting, and he basically explained that if he showed me to these places that sponsored him, they would give him fuel vouchers. So, you know, just go on for 10 minutes, have a look around. You know, as soon as I'm in the door, they go and get that for the tuk-tuk driver. So it really could have been an in and out thing, but I don't know, played the game. I said, oh look, we'll go to as many of those as you want to go to and get you all the fuel vouchers. He loved it. Did some tourist things, just checked out some temples and palaces and stuff. Got that sussed, and then I said, oh, just drop me at the train station. It's like sort of halfway from where I'm staying down to this abandoned building called the Sithorn. I didn't want to tell them that though, because they're just not too fond of people being here, I think. We rocked up here maybe about 4 o'clock, and I was just scoping it out, and I found this other person. You could tell that she was foreign. We jumped in, tried the stairs, but the door, like, one of them was welded shut and the other one had like a big padlock on it. And at the point where we got just about around to the second door, this bloke came up to us and told us to leave. Said that it was locked and he didn't have the key. You know, we tried sort of poking around a bit more on our way out, just in case there was some other way up. Some sort of like traffic police who got real angry at us as well for being in here, but you know, we just basically like ducked out, went to the 7-Eleven, got some more water because we figured, you know, we'd definitely get up somehow. Came back, tried again, tried bribing the dude with like 200 baht, wasn't going to cut it. He said he didn't have the keys, and you know, we were just sort of like chatting away, and you can say we just wanted to go up, take some photos, that sort of thing. Yeah, it was a no-go, got escorted out again. This time once we popped out, there was just a couple of other tourists, and you know, they're all sort of like trying to get in, and we were sort of saying, oh yeah, we got kicked out, blah blah blah. And I noticed that they had these steel pegs poking out of the concrete. They were about ladder distance up. We got talking, and it basically turned out that these guys were like just tourists and that they weren't up for any climbing, and it was pretty lame. Ultimately they called it a day and left, and I was like, okay, well this is my shot. So I snuck back in for the third time, just sort of kept out of sight of the guards. At 5 o'clock was the shift change, so the original couple of guys that were keeping watch down the bottom have buggered off, and when the new guy walked in, I sort of made the most of like this sort of settling in phase, and just made a gap for the metal wires that were hanging out. Managed to get up those. You only need to get up the first floor, past the security door, and it's just stairs the whole way up. Unfortunately, by that point, it was getting darkish. The sun was getting down, and you know, I'm not going to make it up before sunset. Managed to get some good pictures on the way up though, when it was still light. I don't know if I'll come back up here again. It was definitely worth it. Makes me feel a bit anxious though. They got a lot of pictures up about the trespassers. The Red Bull sponsored free runners have got their mug shots on a police sign down the bottom. So that was cool. So, oh, hey look, it's Jason Paul and Sean Wood. So, yep, they were here. They locked the gates sometime in the past 6 months, and since then, you know, they have these guards here, so it is possible. And here's the proof. But yeah, not for everyone, I guess. Definitely recommend it. If you can get yourself up a ladder, you can get yourself up here. You just need a bit of upper body strength. And yeah, should be right. Yeah. Oh, it's probably me. Probably starting back down now. Oh, now I gotta get myself home. They reckon it's gonna be about an hour and a half's walk from here, so I might just get some exercise in. Climbing out's gonna be a bit of a mish, so you can take the stairs all the way back down to the second floor. There's a rope that hangs down from the banner that unfortunately is really wet. I could slide down that from first floor down to ground floor, or go back down the metal peaks that I climbed up, but you know, now it's dark, it might just be a little bit more of a rough time. But no, we'll find out. Get there somehow. Interesting if I don't make it 24 hours in Bangkok, but no, I reckon we will.